Hi, thank you for tuning in to this leadership mini series. This is Nora Finch, and I am the host of Rock Your Life with Nora Finch on many platforms Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, and more. For those of you who haven't listened to me before, this is my very first mini series dedicated to first responders, which I will tell you a little bit more about that in a moment. Okay, so about me, if you've never listened to me before, 20 plus years as a holistic health practitioner, specifically in skincare and internal wellness, and I am also a mental readiness coach specializing in first responders. And that interest came to me when I was training in self defense in the Israeli system of Krav Maga. And I was training with guns for the very first time, changed my life, that whole business there. And I had always wondered how first responders dealt with their stress outside of drugs and alcohol, and then the main stress relief of going to the gym. And I asked myself, do they know anything about energy work or any of these other sorts of things that I know about? And then I also became more interested in in knowing more about them and their stories after hearing about the increasing suicide rates and the other things that I felt were just very unjust, especially when it comes to leadership. So I've always been a person interested from a teenager into social change, and I always was new about, empowering and helping cultivate that whole scene there with others, but actually started with teenage girls. So anyway, it has evolved to this point that I am today, and you can listen to me more on my other shows, my guests, and other things that I speak about, my different influences there. Okay, so but on to today's, what I'm going to be talking about before I go into my series is a little intro on why you would want to listen to this, why would you want, to go further. So first to respond, creating leaders. Mental Readiness for Our Future's First Responders. This audio series is designed to help inspire and cultivate leaders that are either new to the first responder industry or those considering this career. This series will help you build your personal arsenal for mental readiness and so much more. I'm just bulleting a couple of things here. So it will help and inspire and equip you for higher performance in your career and personal lives. It'll address leadership and defining culture to you and regarding social change. I'll talk about the difference between being confident, self-worth, and your value systems and how this benefits you. And I'll be talking about boundary setting if you've never heard of that before. How to make yourself unique in the industry, what you feel you are worth. I'll be doing a little exercise with you there. It will also help enhance and bring out critical thinking skills, which help with improved decision making on and off the job. I think we can always get help there or improve our decision making. It'll help enhance focus, discipline, and commitment with yourself. And lastly, it will help you honor, preserve, and protect your mental health through a variety of creative, holistic options that I'm going to recommend for you. I will recommend anything from listening to binaural beats, music therapy, discuss energy work and medicine, self-care therapies, journaling, and so much more. It'll be just, these are going to be mini lessons, but I am going to do a little bit of coaching through them. So it would be a good time if you can set aside time to kind of listen and focus on these kind of more seriously. Almost, I don't want to call it like homework, but it is dedicated you time, because I do feel like there's a lot of beneficial information in here, which is why I wanted to offer it to you. So I encourage you to take a listen. Mini lessons that will be on this very specific playlist I'll have outlined on here. Okay, First to Respond, Creating Leadership series. And I will talk to you in the next video. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget my show, Rock Your Life with Nora Finch. I do have guests and videos that are posted on my YouTube page. Those are my videos. My website, which is rockyourlifewithnorafinch.com, that has most of all of my shows, but except for the video ones, and those are very diverse. Anything from the music artists, punk rock artists that I grew up with on there, and veterans and all sorts of fun stuff. Okay, so hope to see you there and I hope you enjoy the series. Thank you so much.